everybody. So grades are finalized. We're all done. And usually when grades are all finalized and we're all done, we have a big convocation where we all get together and I get to pass out the awards and we get to talk about, or I get to talk about the year. I get to thank all you parents. I get to thank all you kids. I get to thank all the staff. Mrs. Knight for her wonderful support, Mr. Gardner for his wonderful support, to our administrators. We get to do this wonderful thing where we just celebrate. And unfortunately, this year we have to do it a little bit differently. I am eternally grateful for all of your all you adult support this entire year, especially this last 9 weeks, because it's as we all know, it has been a wild ride, and I could not have done it, and we could not have been as successful as we were without you grown-ups. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. I am very, very grateful to Mrs. Poe and Mr. Fortune for all of their support this year. Again, same thing. We could not have been as successful as we were without their support and their leadership. So I'm very grateful for them. Mrs. Knight, I cannot say enough. With just the two of us and the big class sizes and then Corona pandemic, things were crazy. So I'm so grateful to have her as a team member and as a friend. Mr. Gardner, Mrs. Kilps, it was a village. It truly takes a village, and I'm just so grateful for all of them this year. Usually also I give a little speech about the kids, and this year is no different. I'm not gonna cry before I even get started. So let me, okay. I usually don't do this when we are up there. I'm usually just too nervous. Okay, so my little ditty to all of you wonderful, wonderful children. Oh, my little love muffins, my fabulous Imagineers. I can't believe this year is over. I thought there would be more cheers. We were destined to succeed with 10 kind girls and 21 sweet boys. We were the biggest and the best, and our room was always filled with noise. Aiden B is quite the musician. I'm sure you all think the same. Chester and Connor have some serious ballin' skills. I can't wait to watch them win the big game. Olivia A and Lily are as thick as thieves. They were never far apart. The walls of our classroom are filled with Mason and Lakin's art. Max and Landon both were my readers extraordinaire. Isaac and Jason, well, those two are quite the pair. Nate always kept us on our game, never wanting to get off track. Kenton always danced to his own beat. I think maybe fighting off a Jedi attack? Thanksgiving lunch was a blast, but the seating arrangement was a terror. Leanna, Elizabeth, Olivia H, and Tony, they are quite the story sharers. Late arrivals Philip and Michael blew me away with what they knew. Aiden Real is a huge Colts fan. His favorite mascot is probably blue. Big thinkers Curtis and Ben helped me think outside the box. Sharpshooter Hope has mad skills. She may one day catch a fox. Caleb's hair was always on point, no strand ever out of place. Morgan, our little organizer, always took great care of the bookcase. Holiday parties were a hit, so many treats for us to eat. Dylan and Caden, oh, those boys, they really are so sweet. Jackson P and Jackson B were never ones to step out of line. And little Miss Abby, pretty sure I never heard her whine. Zoom meetings were always a blast, never knew what to expect. From Madison's chicks to magic tricks, it was a great way to connect. We needed all hands on deck, so a lot of helpers we had. But Mr. Gardner was our favorite, not only because he is my dad. What a wild year it has been. And yes, my memory is a little hazy, but with 31 kids and the Corona pandemic, Can you even remember all the crazy? An honor it has been to lead this wild crew. You really have all blown me away with how much you all grew. I love you all and will miss you so much. Enjoy your summer off and remember to stay in touch.